So we have a very serious problem here in Israel. You probably noticed that. People just don't know how to dress up. Can you please tell us the worst fashion catastrophe you ever saw here?
Let me just think of I mean, we've seen very different things, but we've probably seen everything. So we've seen people who, you know, we had one woman and she only dressed in turquoise. Everything in her entire wardrobe was turquoise. And we had another woman who, you know, the very petite lady who wore these Spice Girl boots and, you know, kind of that, you know, who just, you get so used to something you don't see how terrible it is. There's quite a lot of that. I mean, I say everything and now I'm not being able to think of things, but I think it's just, it's no different from other countries, you know. The worst of is international.
So, we are getting ready for the wedding season and we need your help. We brought with us some pictures of very famous people that went to our weddings. Can you take a look and tell us what you think?
She's a very famous model in Israel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think with the heritage of glamour models, because in their work they're always in a bikini and showing off their figure, they generally dress showing off their legs and showing off their boobs. And Susanna and I always say, you know, if you've got such great assets, show one or the other, don't show both, because then you leave a little mystery and it's sexier.
Well, actually, this is indicative of the dress. It's like hard to see what her shape is like, what she's like, because the print is too bold for her. So we just see the dress, we don't see her.
Okay, the next one. I love what she's wearing. I think it's cute. I think she's quite young. She's got flat shoes. She's probably the kind of girl who's wanting to definitely dance straight away at the wedding, you know, and have fun.
It's like at weddings, how sexy do you really want to go? I think there's, you know, I think it's nice to be maybe a little bit more subtle. There's a time and place for doing full-on sex appeal. I think the colour is great on her. I think the accessories are a little bit too matchy-matchy.
I mean, you know, it's kind of, I think they're leather trousers. Yeah, they're leather biker trousers with something else. A part of me thinks it's quite cool. Probably, you know, he could be your Keith Richards, and I would never want to change Keith Richards. He's like the Queen Mother, you know. I'd never want to change anything about him. So yeah, Susanna, perfect for her. Two gay boys.
Two gay boys, gorgeous. Next.
You're going to say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Two gay boys' daughters, yeah, okay. I love the way he's looking at him. He like really fancies him.
Please give us some tips. What can we wear to a wedding in this hot Israeli weather and still look amazing?
I mean, sort of what you girls are wearing, you know. I think it is about being cool, but it's, I mean, in a way, you probably know how to do that as well as anyone. I think, you know, don't wear too much tailoring, and if you are going to wear a tailored dress, and you need to wear a tailored dress to keep your body together, do it in a fabric where the sweat doesn't show. So like that purple satin dress, satin is the worst thing.
And wearing the right underwear is always key. You know, it's the first principle for us. So one thing with Israeli women is it's getting them in the right bra. And if you're slightly wobbly, you know, get shapewear underwear, you know, and make sure then that you can just feel that those clingy fabrics that you'd normally feel uncomfortable with will then look and sit far better on your body.